Hello everybody and welcome back to the Virtual Simmer YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today we are on Westby, Wisconsin 4X, episode 52. And the last episode, we got all of this field seeded into, or both of these fields seeded into oats and grass. And this is going to be our only grass field now. I got rid of this little chunk that was grass before. It is now going to be crop. So now we just got grass down here. And then obviously I'm doing oats for some straw. And also we got some anhydrous put down as well last episode. So we are ready to start some planting. But first we need to get some nitrogen into these fields because I planted it with the new seeder, which does not have... I did not spec it out for nitrogen. I just had it do seeds. So it's only a seed tank that it puts down. So that is why we need to put some nitrogen down. And I already drove the 4320 over here. I have a feeling I might want to switch this thing out with 7810 maybe because of these hills. And I can go, what did I set this to? 12 or something? 13, okay, so we'll see how this goes. And I did not fill this thing up, which I'm realizing probably will be a mistake. Maybe not a mistake. I'm for sure gonna have one full load. I would have to guess. Okay, I'm only putting 60 on, but this is also the grass. I feel like the nitrogen on the oats is going to be more, but I guess this is how we find out, right? So yeah, we're just jumping right into it. And we're gonna start spraying. I'm gonna spray both of these fields as one just because it makes more sense to me, I feel like, instead of doing headlands on two separate fields. Just do headlands once and just pitter patter all the way through. So that is the plan. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. No time to dilly dally. Let's get doing some work. Alright. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the time lapse. Let's check out the damage we've done on the nitrogen map here. Boom, boom. Alright, ready to go. We got a little extra nitrogen here, but nowhere else it looks like, so it'll be a few mowings before it even gets down low enough to where we're gonna have to add some back in that spot. But we will take it. Better more than not enough, for sure, so. Yeah, that took about an hour and a half. That was actually pretty solid. And now we get finally, oh, and also, I switched to 7810, like, I didn't even get the headlands done, and I switched it out, but I also did run out of fertilizer before the end of the headlands, so that was my good reason to run back and trade it out. Because it took that 4320 on the hills, no, it was, this thing was even getting clobbered on the hills, so. Yeah, this was the obvious choice. I don't know, the 8530, I could have went to that, but that would have been a bit ridiculous. 8520, my bad. 330 horse over 175. Yeah, that's, no. Almost double the horsepower, that's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, and I've also decided that this thing, the sprayer, is going to stay down in the barn here. And the 7810 as well, actually. So if that's the case, I'm going to go put some diesel in this thing. Big ol' loop-de-loop. Don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing all filled back up and washed and everything else. And I'll park it away in that shed that we are gonna put it in with. Or will put it in. It's not right now. Yeah, and then finally, we get to fast time out of March. I feel like, I'm trying to think. March 1st, we bought land, mowed. And we did something else before mowing in March. I don't remember though exactly what that in that video, but then mowed in March, also windrowed and picked up in March, and then we plowed that whole field down here, whole new land here. Made it into 2 fields, of course, and then seeded. And then now spraying. I've been in this, it's probably been 3 or 4 videos, for sure 3 videos of being in March. And it's kind of getting ridiculous, and I'm very happy we are finally past the stage. We have finally made it through March. Oof. But just gotta fast forward through the night, feed some cows a little bit more. And then we're ready to start some planting, so that is next on the to-do list for the farm, so that is awesome. Finally, planting. I know I've said this before, but it is my favorite time of year. Planting in this, and then seeding, of course, in Chilliwack 4X. So, yeah, that is best time of year, I think. Not too crazy, but not super tame either, so it is a good mixture of pitter-patter and filling up, so. But yeah, now I'm gonna park this thing away and bring us to May 1st here, and we're gonna start planting some corn, so see you then. Okay, we have made it to April, finally. Out of March officially. Let's go. So now, it's time to start planting some corn. So I think I'm gonna start probably up north here at 71 and work my way through these 3 and then jump to the monster field. Kinda similar to how I did in Hydrus from, was that last video? No. Yes. I think that was last video. Pretty sure it was. But, of course, we are at the south bins. The south, what would this called? South sheds? South farm? Sure, the south farm. Yeah, we'll go with that. We are out of fertilizer, so I'm gonna be driving by it anyways, so I'm gonna top it off actually. At the store here, I might as well. Got no reason not to. Wish I could kind of smooth that out a little better, that ramp there. But That's right, it works out pretty decent. I already got the truck hooked up to the seed tender, so that is ready to go as well. I just needed to come pick up some fertilizer, because I think it had like 2 or 3% in it, something really low, so we're just going to fill that up, and then it'll be ready to go to meet us wherever we need to be. So yeah, that is the plan, and we're gonna do it. So I just bought 10,000 liters of fertilizer for spraying, and of course I had leftover because I'm like, 5,000 is probably not enough, but 10,000 is plenty. Actually, we burned up a lot of it, so we're gonna need to buy more. Actually, I forgot about planting fertilizer, of course. Yeah, I'm already out. Okay. Might as well buy another 10,000 liters. I shouldn't have to use too much since putting hydrous down. I do need to take out some money. Let's just take out. Let's go to 375, sure. I'm gonna just buy another 10,000 liters. Not of anhydrous. Liquid fertilizer. Fill this thing up full. So now that we got the new seeder as well and the 9R, we only are gonna plant corn with the planter. So this thing is gonna get a lot less work now, which is totally okay with me. Because actually I do like running the planter. It's pretty easy. You just go to town and whatever you do, your two headlands and go. And there's not much shifting involved. There is a little bit, but compared to the new seeder, the John Deere seeder, it's gonna be, this is like 0 shifting compared to that. So it's pretty chill, but that's alright. This feels like, I don't know if it's gonna be faster technically, but it's probably close, because I think that's a 70, well, let's just compare. This is 60 foot, I know, so 17.8 meters. Straighten out quick, 1 second. Trying to be productive and do this. This is least yet, so it is 23, so 17.8 and 23.2 meters, so it's another 4.5 meters. No, that's not right. 5.5 meters, which would be like 16, 17 feet bigger. So it does, what does it say, 76? I just need to read the, yeah. P576, so it's probably 76 feet. So this is a 60 foot planter, 76 foot seeder. So that's kind of 16 feet bigger and it goes 9 instead of this goes 10. So that's really the only difference. 16 feet bigger, 1 mile an hour slower. But it also takes a lot more power. But when I fill it with seeds, it goes, like if I fill this tank once, I'll probably fill it twice over the whole year, and it won't empty that second tank, I promise you. Isn't my guess, but that's alright. We're not even going to be in that thing this video, so that will be a next video guess. But yeah, let's get this thing unfolded. There it goes, finally. It's been a while. I've been stuck in March. I've only know how to operate grass machinery at this point. I don't know how to do anything else. Kind of ridiculous. Oh well, it's alright. We'll get back in the groove of everything else here, obviously. So, 12 miles an hour. I'm going around this way because that hill is huge on this field. This is why it's good to know your fields, because if I went around that way, I will not nearly have enough speed to get up this hill over here, so this way is my best bet by a long shot. So yeah, we are going to jump into a time lapse of the first cornfield of the year, so let's do that. Hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. Alright, field 1 of corn is complete for the year. Let's check it out on the map here quick. Boom, let's go to nitrogen. Boom, it looks nice and planted. I didn't miss anything. Perfect. So, 1 field of 4 completed. Not too bad. That didn't even take half hour. Actually, first thing I need to do is get this truck moving, actually. We are going to go actually do that. That's a good idea. Go to next. 69 and 70. Boom. 7 there. And go. Get some seeds. I'm going to fill him up with fert as he's passing by. And top him off with seeds because might as well, he's there. So top him off. So yeah, I am going to now plant the rest of these 3 fields into corn. And yeah, that should probably take me a good few hours. So I started at 6:30 this morning, so if I'm done by noon, 5.5 hours total to plant, that'd be pretty solid, I think. 5.5 hours. Plant corn. I'd be alright with that. I'm done by noon, that is the goal. So yeah, we'll see if we make that goal or not when I come back. So we will see when we're done planting corn. Alright, we have done it. Corn is planted for the year. Yeah, and I'm done by 11, so only 4.5 hours, not too bad. I don't know what I was talking about noon with 5.5 hours, but it's alright. Rather overguesstimate and be done earlier than be late. I mean, yes. Yep, exactly. I'd rather over guess and be done early. Bingo. English. That's all I'm trying to say. So, yeah, we are all done. We got a little bit extra nitrogen here and just little spots here and there. But then other than that, we are ready to go to fast forward time to April 2nd here. But I do also want to start. I got hay and silage going from our grass that we cut last time. But I do want to move it over to the TMR mixer so we can start making TMR, of course. I got some, but that's not very much. And I do need to speed these up because it's been... When did I pick that up? March 2nd or 3rd? And it's still barely has made like any, so... I'm going to have to speed that up in the XML, just change some numbers. It'll be pretty easy, actually, so... Just do that, and then I will change that all up. Make this go. I got actually a good amount of hay. Silage is okay amount, but considering how much this holds, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. So yeah, that is gonna be the plan, and I'm just gonna top this thing off out here. It's easier to do it here than in the yard, I think, so give that a run, and I gotta lower it down every time when I fill up, which is realistic, of course, so we're gonna get this thing all full. This seed tender works very nice. I like. Works very well. I mean, I've had it a few years now, so I'm used to it. But it is very good. Does not disappoint, that's for sure. So might as well shut this thing down and put this thing away first then. Might as well. Already got her running and on the road, so. But yeah, I think this is where we wrap up today's episode. So hopefully everybody enjoyed some spraying of our new fields and corn planting. And yeah, next episode will be soybean planting and spraying, probably. Yep, for sure soybean planting, so we will see how that goes with the new seeder. But yeah, I look forward to that, and yeah, we will see you then. So hopefully everybody enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you guys in the next one.